What's in a name? Celtic place names around Tynemouth, Part 1, Bal Crag. There was a time when Welsh was spoken all across this country, and some of it remains in the very oldest features of the land. Take, for example, Bal Crag. This name for the rounded outcrop on which the priory sits was attested by John Leland in the 1530s. John Leland, 1503 to 1552, was really the first English local historian and was a trusted historian and librarian for Henry VIII. His original text reads, "The place where Tynemouth is, in antiquity, the Saxons called Bal Crag." Leland. Bal Crag, that is, the head of the Valum Cliff. This place is near the end of the Valum of Severus. In the 19th century, historians believed Hadrian's Wall was built by Severus. From Johannes Lelandi Antiquarii de Rebus Britannicus Collectiania, Volume 4, page 43, the Collectiania of John Leland the Antiquary, Things in Britain, assorted writings of Leland, published by the scholar Thomas Hearne in 1774. The antiquaries of subsequent centuries, from Camden to Brand to Gibson, accepted Leland's translation, or Hearne's edit, of Bal Crag, but settled on switching the word Valum to rampart to make head of the rampart on the rock. This is fine in of itself, but it is not the exact meaning of the word Bal Crag. Firstly, the name Bal Crag is older than Roman occupation, and thus older than any militarised vallum or rampart leading to the headland. Secondly, to understand the word, we need to look at the morphology. Pen or ben, head or hill, as in Ben Nevis, or any number of hills in Britain with this prefix, e.g. Penshaw, visible to the south of Bal Crag. Pen is also where we get Peninsula, the Pennines, Penzance, and Pendragon. Bal, place. See Old Irish Bal and Bal, which means not just any place, but a well-situated place of strength, such as the Fort Vindobala, Rochester, on Hadrian's Wall, meaning literally fair, strong place. Compare the words bold and bulwark. Bal is where we get Bale, Bailey, Bailiff, and Bailiwick. The word bailiff, a person in charge of a castle, comes directly from Old French via Latin, but with the same root, Proto-Indo-European, bail, to blow or swell. This root gives us the bole of a tree, ball, bag, bowl, belly, bulge, bolster, bloat, bloom, bull, full, flow, flourish, and the Greek phallus, among many others. Crag is one of a handful of Celtic words we use in English, simply meaning rock or cliff. Its cognate in Scots Gaelic is Craig, while in Welsh Carreg is rock. So Bal Crag, simply put, means strong rock head. This is the most elegantly I can state it in a way that's more concise and more historically and linguistically accurate than the antiquary's translation. There is another interpretation, which is probably too vulgar to go into here, so I will leave that to your imagination. What this descriptive and masculine name shows us is that the Iron Age people who occupied this strategically unmatched marine settlement on the southernmost tip of the Tyneforth province, with links all the way along the Tyne and all the way up and down the coasts, valued its natural strength above all else. Were it not for the somewhat fortuitous preservation of Leland's sprawling collection of notes, the name Bal Crag would be lost to us forever, and so we should value it just as much as the ancients did.